Hi yogis, so today's practice is a short restorative flow, ideal for winding down after a busy day or just helping to restore tired muscles. So grab your bolster or some firm pillows and come on down to the ground or onto your mat. And let's just sit either cross-legged or maybe up on your knees or onto your heels, taking a couple of nice deep breaths. Closing down the eyes and drawing your focus inwards and just noticing how your body feels today. So noticing where you might need to send your energy and your breath through this practice. Or noticing what you might like to take away from your practice today. And as always, move in without any expectations. So taking your pillows or your bolster, taking your knees out a little wider than your hips, we're going to start to move down into a supported version of Balasana, Child's Pose. So popping your belly and your chest down onto the bolster, maybe giving the bolster a hug or just resting the arms at the side, allowing all of your weight to drop down into the bolster, into the ground, maybe turning the head to one side if that's more comfortable for you. And breathing nice and deeply into the side and the back body, taking the breath into the side and the back of the lungs. Really connecting to the feeling of being grounded here in this posture. Feeling the connection through the forehead, the arms, the knees, the feet. Maybe deepening that connection with every exhalation. And just noticing for a minute if your mind is wandering or if you're able to keep your focus on your breath. Just drawing that focus back towards yourself whenever you feel your mind starting to move away from your practice. Gently start to walk the hands back in underneath you and roll up. We're going to turn around now, so bring in the base of the bolster or the cushions into your lower back and slowly start to edge backwards, running the spine along the bolster, making sure your lower back feels comfortable. Resting the arms either out in line with the shoulders or down to the side of the body, maybe keeping the knees bent. Maybe bringing the soles of the feet together and dropping the knees out wide if that feels good for you. Or maybe just straightening the legs and sending your feet down to the bottom of the mat to fully relax down into the ground and into the posture. So this gentle and assisted back bend or back extension is great for opening the front side of the body. So let's focus now on taking really deep breaths in and out through the nose, filling up the belly, the lungs, the chest, really taking that breath all the way up towards your heart. And exhaling, allowing the body to be soft in the ground. Again, being mindful of your breath. And just gently drawing your focus back towards the breath whenever you find your mind just very naturally becoming distracted by thoughts, feelings or emotions. Slowly, we're going to start to move from this posture. So gently roll into your side, allowing your spine to readjust naturally and slowly. We're laying down onto our backs now, keeping the knees bent. Take your bolster underneath your knees. Now slowly start to lift up your hips so you can roll the bolster or the pillows underneath you. So you're going to feel more of an extension here if you're on a firm bolster. Popping the hips down and the pelvis down onto the bolster and just really enjoying a nice long spinal extension. So breathing nice and deeply again, in and out through the nose to your belly. Allowing the arms to rest wherever it's comfortable for you, whether that's out in line with the shoulders or back behind the head. Staying connected to your breath, to your presence, to feeling your body on the ground. As each part of your body gently starts to restore. Either staying here, or you can gently start to bring the thighs and the knees in towards you. Maybe you'll just hang out here for a couple of breaths. Or if you want to, you can straighten the legs all the way up towards the sky, coming into a supported shoulder stand. Just a really nice way to re-energize the body now, allowing any fluid, blood, extra oxygen in that blood to start to roll back down, flow back down towards the body. So just feeling lightness through the toes, the feet, the legs. Maybe softening the knees a little more and drawing the thighs towards you if this feels a bit too intense for you today. And just a few more breaths here. Gently bend the knees and start to bring your feet down to the ground nice and slowly. Maybe just stay here again for a couple of breaths if this feels good for you. Maybe stretching the arms all the way back overhead for a deeper stretch through the shoulders. Or if it feels comfortable in your lower back, maybe walking your feet down to the bottom of your mat. And find that nice long stretch through the front of the body. So maybe feeling a little space now through the front of the pelvis and the hip flexors. Taking care not to hold on to any tension through the legs, through the feet. With every exhalation, softening down into the ground. Again, drawing your focus back towards your breath. Maybe watching the belly rise and fall here as the belly and the front of the body is nice and open. Start to walk the feet back in slowly and grab hold of the bolster and roll the bolster down from underneath you, sliding it all the way down so you can just rest the back of the knees, or if it's more comfortable, maybe the ankles and the feet onto the bolster. And take a nice couple of deep breaths here in Shavasana. So allowing your body to feel and absorb all of the benefits from this practice. For your last couple of deep breaths of you time, restoration and relaxation. And staying here for as long as you feel you need now. Namaste.